Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the AOR Canadian Grand Prix. And we're back after the Christmas break, and of course, Nervo Tank with another pole position in his Williams. We line up in 4th position though, behind the likes of PGH and Bad Boy. We got our fellow Australian Trick Shot there in 5th position. And we are starting, I think we are the only person in the top, at least half of the field, on the prime tyre, the soft. Everyone else on the super softs. Not such a bad start actually. The guys pulling away a little bit on their softer rubber. We've got Trick Shot down the inside. We're going to try and avoid Bad Boy there. So he braked a little bit earlier than us. We've done that quite nicely. Maintained the 4th position. Nervo Tank slipped back to 3rd. So we're just trying to keep up with these guys and see what if we can get a move done here. It looks like Nervo Tank's been a bit bottled up behind the Toro Rosso there. We had to back out of it a little bit so it's not to run into the back of him. We've got a little bit wide there. He's got a little bit of a cut there from the Williams driver. Struggling to get the power down with the cold tyres at the moment. And it looks like the front two are making a slight brake. And we have a slight brake back to Keen. We slightly missed the apex there and sideways there. And we've got Keen right on the back of us now all of a sudden. And we're going to leave him the inside line here and try and go on the outside with extra traction. But didn't turn in quite as early as I wanted to because I didn't want to hit Nervo Tank. And that's allowed Keen and the Red Bull down the inside. Up into Rich to try and get a position back by the chicane. But I think he would have done the same thing. Perhaps landing a little bit less wing than us maybe. And is he coming through? I can't really tell. A lot of lag. Unfortunately that happens. I get a penalty for it, of course. Probably deserved, I'm not really sure. Probably could have been a bit more cautious there. Let's have a replay here. His car sort of backs into mine a little bit at this point here, and that caused me to even cut the corner because I was slowed down a lot by that. And I'm sorry about that, Jim. I really didn't. I tried to avoid it. We're going to your right, but didn't quite come off. Anyhow, Nervo Tank has been bottled up again there, and we've got by him into 3rd position. We're now behind the Toro Rosso in the lead and the McLaren in 2nd position. And as we set the fastest lap there, it looks like the lead has changed in favour of PGH. And only 10 seconds later, we lag spin the Toro Rosso there of Bad Boy. Again, sorry, and we're going to show you a replay again of how close, or how not close we were. There's the freestyle of roughly where I hit him. Pretty much a car length behind, maybe a little bit less. So I'm not really sure what the rulings are on that, but look at that, 1.0 and then 1.6 to PGH, but we are actually extending the gap back to 3rd, which was Nervo Tank then Cotty Hard. The gap coming down now to 1.1 again here, as it's 4 seconds back to Nervo Tank. So the top two getting away, despite me being on the prime tyre actually. And I was a little bit distracted there by PGH going off the track, and we took the lead, but did we actually? No, that was lag. Anyhow, again, his car sort of slows down uncharacteristically, and we were forced to go around the outside, losing a little bit of time. And that's one oversight we have to make, but no, he just pops up ahead of us again, goes off the track. Does he really? No, he's actually just still up the road a little bit there, by 0.7 up the road. So we are catching him, but his car's starting to lag and quite annoyingly. And that's causing Cotty Hard to maintain a smaller gap, and also I feel like I could have been right on PGH at this point. So I decided to pit on lap 9, leaving myself 13 lap stints on options, which I know I can do. We emerge from the pits here, careful not to cut that white line on the left. And we're going to emerge in 4th place, ahead of Bad Boy, and only behind Trick Shot. We managed to catch here at the end of that lap. He's on, still hasn't pitted yet. We go for a very last minute dive there, as he braked a little bit earlier than I predicted. Back up into a podium position already, and it's just Cotty Hard and PGH left up ahead. A little bit of a mistake there. PGH is in the pits, and fortunately that doesn't allow Trick Shot back through. we did slightly brush the wall of champions there. Not for the last time in this race, actually. And yeah, PGH coming out behind us there, so we've taken the net lead. Just Scotty Hard remaining to pit. With that fastest lap, we do extend the lead a little bit, and it's now 2.3 seconds back to PGH as Scotty Hard, his teammate, pits. So we're in first position. It's the first time in quite a while. And 4.6 seconds back to now Nervotank, who's overtaken PGH, and now really something to worry about, as over a couple of laps he catches up to 4.2 behind, and he actually pits at the end of lap 24, prime tyres. 2 laps later, we enter the pits here for a second option set. Really wondering and regretting not pitting the previous lap to minimise his undercut actually. And also, probably would have come out ahead of a certain Red Bull which we see later in the race. Anyhow, we have emerged in net first still, but the DRS is available and we slightly tap the World Champions there, and that allows Nervotank a good run as we take first back from the pitting PGH, I think that was. And oh, we've just been tapped off the track there by the Williams driver, and that's allowed him to take the lead. But we still have better tyre condition, of course better tyre grip because we are on the option tyre. Take the lead back there a little bit, but he gets a fantastic run out of the chicane and takes the lead back, which is fine. But what isn't fine is what's to come up here, and that's this Red Bull's appearance. That's the Swedish driver Wingsman, and here's a lap down, and by this point I would have already hoped he would have let me through, as I'm obviously in a battle for the lead. Again, at this point I would have hoped he'd let me through. Thinking he's letting me through here, I was mistaken. He was not letting me through there. He was ending my chance of a victory there. There were 11 laps to go at that point, and the tyres were absolutely rubbish for the rest of the race. We eventually get past him here about 5 or 6 laps later. But by this point we've already got 2 corner cutting penalties, just out of frustration really. I think one was here and one was at turn 1. Anyhow, here we've got PGH right behind us trying to take second away, and he's got a bit of a contact there, possibly with my lagging car. And that was lucky for us in that he wasn't actually in the rival us towards the end of the race. Getting past the lap traffic there actually led us through quite nicely. And look at these tyres by the end of the race, they're absolutely shot in comparison to my previous stint, which was the same number of laps, and you can see how bad the condition of my rears are. As we cross the line there in second position, but unfortunately the penalties push us back behind Scotty Hard. So, another podium, but what could have been really. I'll see you guys next time for the Austrian Grand Prix. I've been Jacko. See you then.